TC Spiritual Shepherd. Welcome back with another one. Today we're getting in it, all right? So this is part 2 of she needs you to dial in, bro. She needs you to dial in. She needs you to do the strength training. She needs you to dial in yourself. She needs you to... Look, I'm going to get into this because I scream in my mind. Like I vent, you know? Like I rage. I literally rage. And... my nanny just texted me, love you, nanny. You're the greatest woman there ever is. She's literally so amazing. So anyways, peace and love. She needs you to dial in, bro. She needs you to dial in. And why? Because most are not. Most are still playing video games. Most guys are still eating McDonald's this morning, bro. Most guys are still eating Taco Bell this morning, bro. Most guys are still eating Denny's, bro. That's their budget, bro. It's so sad, bro. So sad, sis. It's so sad. They're not training. They're not doing 100 push-ups a day. They're not doing 100 push-ups a day. Like 100. Like 10 sets of 10. Like 10 push-ups. Like to get some movement in. Just because you were sore. Like you didn't do that? Dang, that's crazy. You didn't do 100 push-ups today? You didn't do 10 pull-ups? You didn't do 200 squats or 100 squats? Like, come on, bro. It's really not that crazy. Like, we're still playing games. Like, these guys out here, games, bro. They're playing games. And they know how to play games. So don't expect, look, the way that we do one thing is the way we do all things, not just referring to men and women. But the way we do one thing is the way we do all things as humans. So when we're dialed in and we're consistent and we're disciplined and we just keep bringing the heat and then we throw a change up, don't expect to hit it. Okay? Keep going. Keep going. You got to push through. You got to dial in, bro. Like, you've had enough foo-foo coffees in your life, bro. You've had enough bonbon, Cinnabon, cupcake, pancakes with some whipped cream and some BS. And this is coming from me, the person who has 15 cavities because I was brought up on sugar, But I'm also the one who started P90X when I was 15. So I always got to go back to that. I always got to remember that type of self. Like, that's who I started as, is when I was 14 and a half, 15, and I was studying health, and I was a freaking nerd at 14, bro. I was studying chemistry and all these weird things that everybody thought I was stupid, bro. Yeah, I was stupid to your school systems, your stupid school systems. Like, if I'm stupid to a stupid school system, I'm probably a smarty. Like, I would rather be stupid to a stupid school system because that means I'm just a smart ass. I would rather be a smart ass. I would rather be a smart ass than a dumbass. Pardon my language. But that's ultimately what I'm saying, y'all, is she needs you to dial in, bro. She needs you to dial in more. Like, that's what they crave, bro. That's not even what they like. Like, they need it and they crave it, bro. Because they they need it. And like I said, I'm off market. So I'm off market. But what I'm saying is I gotta bring game. But also too is it transcends. It doesn't matter. Because if you're a husband or a wife, you should be dialing in even more. This is the main thing too. I'm gonna get into this for relationships too. Is that why dude, I remember a woman because I watch a lot of relationship dynamic stuff, and there was this woman, she peeped this fucking really good logic. I'm sorry, part of my French. She parted this really good logic, she did this really good logic, it was really good. And she said, why do we always have the freshman 15? Why do we normalize stuff like this? Or you get in a relationship and you get the relationship 15, the relationship 20, you add 15, 20 pounds. Maybe it's 10 of it's muscle, 10 of it's fat, but whatever. You just don't look the way that you feel like you want to look or whatever. You're not getting, the type of results that you want. And so ultimately she is really bringing this logical point home where she says, why do we get comfortable in our relationships that we want, but we will when we get out of relationship, we will like lose 15, 20, 30 pounds and we'll be on the market again. So this kind of gets into the logic that like we don't actually care about our relationships. We care about what our relationships can get for us, potentially upgrading to new relationships. That's kind of the logic that she's saying. And she said, if you're really about your man, if you're really about your woman, like what she's implying. And that's what I'm saying. Like some of these women are smart, you know, like and she's a wife. So she like literally was like, I decided to get hot for my husband. Like I decided to get really hot for my husband because I'm doing it for me and my husband. And I'm mostly doing it for me, and I'm not doing it for me to go seek out validation from somebody who's not my husband. Let me say that. I hope y'all heard it. Shit. Hope y'all heard it. But like, it sucks, bro. It sucks out here. Like I get like some of these, bro, I be getting some people hitting me up and they're just like, TC, you know, help me. Or, you know, I'm looking for, you know, I'm looking for a woman, or I'm looking for someone who will, you know. But two, it's also, you don't ever look for someone to complete you. That's the main thing too, man or woman. And two, I think too, it's like that we like mediocrity and complacency. Like human beings like bullshitting. They'll justify YOLO. They'll justify YOLO. So whatever. Like they don't want to be bigger and better. They like being where they're at. Like, so just let them be. Like you gotta evolve. You gotta elevate. Like don't be surprised if I ain't around, because you know what I mean? Like that's the main mindset. And so you're going to start to elevate, and you're going to surround yourself with more people who are like-minded tribe, men and women. And they're going to be able to either help you meet somebody, or they're also going to able to give you the advice to put you on the path to go meet somebody that's going to be good for you. That's going to be your chosen, you know, wife or husband. That's going to be able to lead you. That's going to be able to guide you. But she needs you to dial in, bro. She needs you to do a video a day. She needs you to do 10 videos. She needs some dependency, bro. She needs some dependency, bro, because Mother Earth needs some dependency. That she needs some reassurance, bro. Mother Earth needs some reassurance. Mother Gaia, female Earth, needs your hope, bro. She needs your dependency. She needs you to depend on yourself. She needs a strong masculine frame to be able to sit in. She feel like she working too hard out here. She feel like she doing too much out here. She doesn't want to do no 2 jobs, 3 jobs, single mom, single parent. She don't want to do none of that. She's tired of it, bro. She's tired of it. She's tired of you. And she needs you to change. And she cannot be the one to tell you. I have to be the one to tell you. You have to be able to receive it, change, meet her, and you already are healed, because she'll show up at the finish line ready to receive you. I'm not saying that you have to be all finished and done, but you better be at least 80-20 Pareto principle successful. You better be at least 80% successful. Like you better be like, I'm trying to go for more. I'm trying to do better. And not only do I have like this, and this, you know, lined up, but also I'm aligning myself to even more things that are potentially better. And I'm not always saying that you have to go for accolades or success or material success or anything like this in the physical, but those things she will see, and she will. Why do you think they like purses, bro? Because that is a sense of security to her, because she said, well, I can always sell the purse and make $2,000, and I know that there's plenty of women in the world who will buy this. So she's looking for security, bro. She's looking for security. As much as she might lie to you that she's not looking for security, she's looking for security. Because if you're not going to make that money, if you're not making $15K a day, she's going to go make $5K a day doing what she loves. And she'll figure out what she loves, because she ain't never going to go and live scrappy, bro. She ain't going to be scrappy with Scooby-Doo. She's just not going to do it. She's not going to do it. She's not going to go play scrappy with Scooby-Doo. She's not going to go try and... She's just not going to do it, bro. Like you have to see that, like, the only way that we elevate as a human, you know, on earth as humans, is that when women elevate, we elevate. When women elevate, and we keep elevating each other and bringing each other up and holding each other accountable. You know, I'm going to get into a part 3, y'all. I'm going to get into a part 3, but the main thing is stop eating at Denny's, bro. That's not your budget. Not no more, bro.